Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sons of Carthage campaign as Tunis, where we are trying to restore the rightful borders of Carthage. So, last episode, we annexed a couple of minor nations here, and we can now get our royal marriage and alliance going with the Ottoman. So, we're going to go for the alliance first. There we go. And then next month, we will go ahead and send an offer for a royal marriage. Now we'll pull these infantry back up to Sfax, and we'll go ahead and start coring everything. I think I will burn the... Is it worth burning the Diplo? No. No, this is all pretty cheap land anyway. We'll go ahead and get it cored. That'll be quite nice. We could build a fort. We can convert some land to Sunni, and we will at some point, but not yet. Now, I think we will go ahead and invite a Maliki scholar, because for, let's double check that, 20 years we'll have that -5 admin tech cost, which is now available to us since we are allied with the Ottomans. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That'll be quite nice. 20 years of reduced admin tech. Go ahead and continue to group up the Grand Galleys, which are pretty much all together at this point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unpause. We'll stop drilling this army. I'm not worried about professionalism right now. Go ahead and turn that off. Stop paying our troops. Stop paying for our forts. We'll go to Tunis itself. You guys can come back to Tunis as well. And now we get to evaluate our position. So we had... we're going to have Mazabite separatists actually firing before too much longer. That's fine. Go ahead and we can actually turn the army maintenance back up now. I wonder where they're going to fire is the question. So we still have military access over there, which is kind of nice. Probably fire in both. Well, obviously they'll fire in one of those, but probably fire in Zab would be my best guess. You guys can go to lag out, actually. Yeah, this has higher unrest, so this is where they'll fire. For sure. You guys are just going to go to Biskra to go ahead and discourage. There we go. That's fine. We'll bring the armies together in Togaret and just crush these rebels with overwhelming force. Nothing wrong with that. Aha, Timurids like us, apparently. 15 towards legalism, which is quite nice. So go ahead and grab the Grand Army and go ahead and smash these rebels. I say grand, it's like 16k troops. Oh, damn it, we're gonna have separatism there. That's fine. Ooh, took some heavier losses than I anticipated, but oh well. Dealt with the rebels. This will get cored pretty quickly, as the rest of our cores are rapidly approaching completion. Kind of. They're getting there. They're getting there. It'll be fine. Okay, we could build a fort, and I would like to build one in Sirte just to kind of defend against the Mamluks. It appears the Ottomans are doing the proper thing, conquering Constantinople as early as possible, which is good for us, since the Ottomans are going to be our good friends for a very, very long time. Alright, we now have all of our diplomats back. Let's see, guarantee their right to command noble birth. This sucks. I don't like this one. The emirs lose influence. I like that. So let's go ahead and get a spy network going on Jared. So who's winning this war? This war kicked off at the end of last episode over Navarra, the Navarran Succession War, or the Navarran Vassalization War. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with this. Let's see, unfortunately Morocco did not ally Granada. It's kind of a shame. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get, we'll have to call Morocco into a war against Castile, probably, once we have enough favors, and are in a position to do so. And then once that happens, we'll attack Jared, or Tlemcen, I should say, excuse me. But we're going to have to figure out how to get around Aragon's diplomacy. It's going to be interesting, for sure. We're probably going to have to expand down into, the Niger and Sahel regions to secure a bit more power. But we will play that by ear. Is this a heavy? Oh, it is a heavy. Good. Alright, this will be our war fleet. Another 6 years until we can go raiding, so let's just carry on, shall we? Have a few rebels around. They should be finished off by, well, they may or may not fire. We'll see. There's a good chance they probably all will fire, but we'll probably get it cored first and be able to do that state and unstate trick. It will have everything at about 75% autonomy, which kind of sucks, but it'll prevent rebels in most places. So we're losing 0.25 ducats a month. We can go ahead and not pay our troops and make 2.4 ducats a month. I like that a lot. We have reached naval force limit. Yep. We can add 2 more troops to our army, actually. But we don't really have the manpower for it right now. So we're going to sit on that. Now, improve our prestige. What can we do? Let's check our rivals once again. Let's go ahead and insult Aragon for 5 power projection. That's quite nice. Now, who has trade power here? Castile does. Aragon has some. Okay, so we'll embargo both of them for sure. Issue an embargo to Castile for some more power projection. As soon as we can issue an embargo here, we will, for even more power projection. Power projection's great, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. We go up at 19, and we can even issue an embargo against Tlemcen, so I think we will. There we go, 21 power projection. That's not bad at all. Ah, it's a good day. Free 20 prestige. Indeed, it is a good day. Always nice to get an event like that. So there we go. Ottomans have annexed Constantinople. That's quite nice. So we could go ahead and look to potentially go to war with the Mamluks. Wow, they would actually... The Ottomans would help us against the Mamluks in a no-CB war even, on the promise of land. That's funny. So there will probably be a decent partitioning here, as I'll... let's see, what do you desire is the question. So we could give the Ottomans all of this while we sneak our way into Egypt. This is all pretty low development land, so it's not too bad. I'd probably sneak in and grab the Delta, as well, as that's a 30 development state, and maybe Inner Bahari as well, because that's some really solid development, but we'll see. We'll see. That is in the future. So for now, we're going to just get the time moving. Before too long, we're probably going to want a spy network on Aragon, which is exactly what we're going to get. We'll see what happens after this war, because I think Castile's going to win this war at this point. We'll see how weak Aragon becomes, because Austria... I doubt they'd be able to get military access, honestly. Yeah, they wouldn't even be able to get through France, although France is kind of losing the 100 Years' War right now, which is kind of funny. England's occupying a fair bit of stuff down here, although this is all occupied. Alright, so the last of our cores should be wrapping up, which will take care of our overextension. Always nice to see. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. So now we can go ahead and make some states. Let's see, we are a kingdom, correct? Yes, we are a kingdom, so we do have a better number of states than a duchy. So we'll make that a state, we'll make that a state, make that a state. Is this a state? Yes, this is a state. So we're going to commit a little more adminicide and just full core all of these low provinces, which is fine for right now. We'll probably shuffle some estates around, or yeah, we will shuffle some estates around, actually. So we'll go ahead and raise autonomy here so we don't have to worry about a rebellion. Ooh, that's an ivory province. We'll develop this up quite a bit. Go ahead and do that right now, actually. Let's see. So we can actually raise autonomy here, and we can even raise autonomy here, which isn't bad. And that's pretty much dealt with our rebellions. The Fazani separatists won't fire. We'll probably have to deal with the Togarat rebellion, but that's fine. We are making 2 ducats a month with our army not maintained. Almost 3 ducats now, which is kind of nice. We almost have... I'll build 1 more infantry for the time being, but we do need to let the manpower come back. Let's go ahead and check our technology. We can almost get admin... Speak of the devil, Miltech 4. That's what I meant, excuse me. Almost said admin there. Making 3 ducats a month now. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good right now. I am quite pleased with this. Like I said, we could build a fort down here in Sirte, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. It could be, but we'll have to wait for the Ottomans to kind of clean up Anatolia a little first. And then we'll call them into a war against the Mamluks, which will be glorious. So we can go ahead and get a claim here, which I think we will. Now, the question is, will Morocco join this? Or Granada, excuse me. Bleh. Granada will. We can cancel our military access so we don't take a -5 stab hit for no reason. as there's literally no reason to take a -5 stab hit. Let's see. We can't really afford advisors right now. You have another 8 development that I would like, as well as some good trade goods. So we'll go ahead and raise maintenance once again. The nice thing about being of the Maliki school is we do get that 10% dev cost reduction, so we can develop up these provinces that have solid trade goods, because we do have some pretty solid trade goods overall. We have cloth, some sugar, some iron, a decent bit of salt, and a little ivory as well. What could this be? This could turn into livestock, wool, slaves, or salt, so not bad. And we will be colonizing this. I'm not sure if we'll... You know, that's a good question, actually. Will we go full colonial here? It would be kind of nice if we could bum rush that, but I doubt it'll happen. We'll see. I'll look into the Tunisian events after this episode and see if there's an event that fires to give us a pair of colonies here so we can get down into the Niger region. I think we will be going to war with Granada. They have a super weak fleet, so they won't even be able to get over here. We'll just go blockade the Straits of Gibraltar immediately. There we go. This should be fine. Nothing Jared can really do at this point. Nothing at all they can do, actually. We definitely have a solid navy right now. I'm pretty pleased with this. 10 galleys, 1 heavy, giving us a pretty decent handle on the Mediterranean. Aragon is getting stomped. Are you at war with just Aragon and Naples? So if we dowd... Yeah, there's no way. Austrian manpower is kind of an issue. Are you at war? No. So if Austria got dragged into a war, there's a chance they wouldn't accept that call to arms. Before too much longer, we'll have our claims on Aragon anyway. Now, since he's at war and losing, we might actually be able to threaten war for a province. To that end, I'm going to go ahead and claim the Baleares. And that may seem a little strange, but since this is one of the primary provinces we need, and it will give us a gateway into Iberia itself, I think it'll be fine. Now let's check. If we threaten war, which I highly doubt will work. Yeah, nope, that's fine. I figured as much. Oh well. Let's see, 1 more month. Legalism. We'll go towards legalism, as legalism is fantastic. We have 98, so we could use this button to get rid of 2 corruption. So, since we have no corruption right now, let's go ahead and just debase our currency for 66 ducats. Very nice to have. We'll go back over to the religion tab and adhere, enforce faithful adherence for 50 piety. We can get rid of 2 corruption. So, I'm pretty pleased with that. Got 66 ducats basically for free out of that. Well, let's see, I'm only going to send a 2-stack over to deal with that. That is their capital, though. We'll shuffle things up once we smash their army. There we go. So Granada will come in. That's fine, I don't really care. As they won't be able to get over here, we'll just get military access and go over and crush them. That's quite funny. We'll drop you here. We'll send... none of you, like that. We'll take these units up there with the general. Leave the rest of the army here. Go ahead and loot this province. Probably not much loot to be had. It'll be gone next month, actually. Alright, there's Renaissance. So where did it spawn? Ah, it spawned in Siena. That's actually relatively good for us, because once we get our hands on some of this land, it should have Renaissance. Depending on the relative time frame we can actually get our hands on this land. Maybe a bit. Let's see, 1 more month, right? Hasn't been a month yet. There we go. Loot's all gone. Pragmatic sanction, allowing females to become heirs of the Holy Roman Empire. Good job, Austria. Let's check the HRE, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's doing pretty well. Wow, okay, so France is now getting demolished by England and Burgundy. Burgundy declared their own war, I think. Oh, yes, Burgundian Provençal excommunication war, because Provence almost always gets excommunicated. And I mean that without fail. They almost always get excommunicated. So can I get military access? I can, actually. But not yet. We'll probably go over siege down Granada. We could actually... Now that's an interesting thought. We could subjugate Granada in this war. Actually, wait a minute. I just noticed, Morocco picked up the alliance with Granada. Scratch that. We'll leave this for Castile then, so we can go ahead and annex Tlemcen. Because Morocco's their only ally, and I want their land. To that extent, we'll go ahead and actually start building a spy network on them. Quite nice. You know, we don't even have to pay the troops right now. Let's not. Not until we have to go fight Morocco. No reason to pay the troops, honestly. We'll mothball our forts. This fort's annoying. I'll probably just delete it. Yeah, it's not even useful, so let's go ahead and delete that island fortress. I don't really care. This has some devastation still, but I don't really care. Once again. Not on no morale. Let's go on, like, minimal morale. How about that? Then you guys will actually reinforce. Slowly. The siege should be over relatively quickly. And yeah, all we'll have to do at that point is, I think, just wait for a white peace with Granada. We can attach that blockade, go out here, try and blockade this. See if we can get their war exhaustion piling up a little bit. I kind of doubt it because I don't think our fleet... Oh, our fleet was big enough to fully blockade them. So you guys are 100% blockaded. War enthusiasm is super high. You won't get out for quite a while. It would be nice to get that separate peace deal in there. Alright, harvest failed. That sucked. So now we can go ahead and pay our troops once again. Pay for that reinforcement cost, unfortunately. We could take boats over, and that's a thought. Now, I'm not super confident attacking this 9-stack, actually. Let's see. And it'll be a while before you want... Well, let's see. Can we full annex you? Yeah, it'll be a while before you accept that. So we will have to go deal with Granada, more than likely. Now, we could just land a 10-stack here. Surprise attack, land a 10-stack. I actually like that. Let's do that since we have 10 transports. Go ahead and send them out. Nope, you are... I am taking everything, by the way, dude. I didn't tell... I don't think he understands. I don't think Jared gets it. It's over. He's dead. Oh, Tlemcen has a pretty solid general. Not that great as shock, but he's got better shock than we do. We just have siege is the nice thing. So let's go ahead and... Suppose we can just pull the cavalry from this, because cav does really bad. Full stack of infantry, and then we'll just quickly get the other 7-stack over. Alright, we can get another claim on Aragon, which I'm fine with. We'll go ahead and claim Calgary. Or Cagliari? I don't know. I tried. Let's see, would Tlemcen actually accept the offer now? No, but you are still getting money. 22 reasons not to. We have full naval superiority. So we'll wait one more month just to make sure our cogs don't get wrecked by anything unforeseen, which I highly doubt will happen. It's fine, though. Here we go. And get you guys out. Wait for it. Full-on landing. Go ahead and land in Maria. Yes, we are landing in Maria. No, Jared, I don't care. You are getting annexed. You do not understand this. So once this province is sieged down, we'll go ahead and bring the rest of the fleet over. Or rest of the army over, I should say. Not, my bad. My bad. Are we going to reinforce over in Iberia? We actually will, amazingly enough. I don't know how, but we are reinforcing. Wait, was that Portugal fighting France? Oh yeah, Portugal honored their call to arms against France. Wow. Rip France. Rip France. This is going to be an interesting campaign, I can already tell. So you guys see 10 transports. Select, go back here. It's fine, we'll take you guys over there. You can just be dropped off immediately. And we'll go ahead and start the siege. You know what? This actually may be enough to get the war done. Take even more money. 30. No. Let's see, what's your war enthusiasm? 65. That sucks. I'll take the 10-stack over. That's fine. Mamluks have rivaled us. Okay, that's a little concerning. Just a little. Not too bad, honestly. You guys are in need of a month's worth of repair. At least one galley is, which I'm fine with. What about you guys? Nope, totally fine. Totally fine. Does Granada want out yet now that I'm sieging their capital? I don't think so. Ooh, they're close. Oh, they're super close. -2 now. Alright, these guys are repaired. We'll send them back out to the Straits of Gibraltar. Will you just accept already, Jared? 26 reasons. Nope. So it looks like we are unfortunately going to have to siege down Granada itself, which is kind of a shame. As this is, I feel like this is kind of a waste of manpower. There's no reason we should have to be doing this. Why? Get out of the war. You don't want to be in this war anymore. The war exhaustion's starting to tick up, though, which is good. So that's extra reasons. It'll tick up every month. It should tick up +1. Let's find out. No, everything else ticked down. We'll find out. It'll be fine. Come on, sometime today, Jared. Although you can keep getting money in every month. I'm totally fine with that. It's more money for me to take. We are sitting on a rather healthy stack of ducats right now. But we don't really have the tech to make use of it, which is okay. We could build a fort, and I'm actually kind of tempted to build a fort insert. Since we have 300 ducats, I will go ahead and build a fort insert for defensive purposes. No, Jared. Wall breach. Water, defenders insert, damn. That was close. Let's see. Go towards legalism for sure. What's the highest dev province we can claim here? We'll go ahead and claim Dara. That's fine. Keep our spy network up there. The siege should be over really quickly. Will you just... I'm just going to full occupy them and kill their army now. Because of the trouble Granada's made me go through, we're just going to go ahead and do some things to them. Interesting. So nobody won. What? Was there just white peace declared? That's odd. Oh, sometime today on this siege would be lovely. I think we are looted. There's quite a bit of loot to be had here, though, so I'm not even worried about it, actually. Quite a bit of loot to be had here. Let's see, what about here? Ooh, 6 ducats worth. There was no loot there. Well, there was loot there, but it's gone now. We looted it. Very nice. There we go. The siege is over. Go ahead and see about that. Oh, yes. Crush the fleet. There we go. Oh, they all just died. Dang, that's kind of a shame. Actually, no, they didn't. They just ran. Whoops. Let's see, 1 more month's worth of loot. There we go. Go crush the Granadan army. This should incite Castile to attack relatively quickly. There we go. We didn't stack wipe them. Actually, we did because they had nowhere to go. No, Granada. At this point, you are getting occupied. And I'm looting your country dry. We'll move towards... You know what? I don't like local goods produced. We'll actually take... Ooh, hey, 3% army professionalism. We'll actually make the Ulema a little less loyal overall, unfortunately. But they were at 60 already. So that's fine. Speaking of estates, real quick before we wrap things up here, once this war is done, let's go ahead and you guys can have that, and you guys can't have that anymore. Okay. Now the merchant guilds can have this, which is fine. There we go. We could also give... Now that has 0 autonomy. The only reason I'm giving this to them is because it is a coastal center of trade. Alright, so let's wrap things up here. I think we have 1 month left of loot. Aye, that we do. There it is. So let's see what happens with this battle. If we can capture a ship that would, or 2, that would be cool. We did not. We sank 3 of them. There's the rest of his fleet. Let's just go ahead and make peace at this point. So, separate peace. I could fully annex you. Wow, we could actually do that, and that would be super... That would be a very bold and aggressive play early. We have the Ottomans as an ally. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. We're just gonna... We have Ottomans and Morocco as an ally, and I think we're just gonna conquer Morocco. I hadn't planned on doing the Granada, because it's one of the spots we need for the achievement is all of this land right in here. This would give us 3 of the provinces. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get bold. Let's get bold. We're annexing Granada. Very nice. 3 extra provinces there that I had not initially planned on. Jared's peace offer, I don't care about. We wait a few days. There we go. So Castile's going to hate us. That's for sure. Like I said, though, we have those alliances with our good buddy, the Ottomans and Morocco. Now, let's see. We could try to improve our diplomacy a bit more. Who are you friendly with? Who are your rivals? Now, France. France could be a good buddy. We have common rivals, although he did get stomped into the ground by England. Hey, England. No, England probably wouldn't be helpful. What about Castile? Yeah, it's only really me and Morocco. So that's actually fine. That is actually fine. Real quick, we'll go ahead and core everything here. Yeah, I won't worry about the... Yeah, that's fine. We'll core all of that, and this is where we are going to be wrapping up episode 2 of this Sons of Carthage campaign. So, once again, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in, spending a little day here. Let's restart that, shall we? I want to thank you for tuning in, spending a little part of your day here. It is greatly appreciated. If you guys are enjoying the new campaign, please do drop a like down below, as it really helps the channel out, and subscribe for more Paradox Grand Strategy content in the future. My name's Ori. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.